Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jim.
I'm Clody.
And we are This and That for 2024. Thank goodness. We're still around. Still around. We are. Anyway.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. So what do we have today?
So today we talked about this in another video that I think the last Cold Chisel one we did, where we wanted to hear Jimmy Barnes singing. Remember?
Okay, Jimmy Barnes was the one that
he's the lead singer for Cold Chisel.
Okay. All right.
And the last song we did was Wild Thing.
Wild Thing,
and so he wasn't really singing that much in that one.
Yeah.
So this one is a song with John Farnham. It's When Something's Wrong with My Baby. And that sounds like it's a remake because I've heard this song, I think, if it's the same song.
I agree
it's
with you.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham, which John Farnham took over for Little River Band, Australian band.
Correct. So we've got two Australians here.
Yeah. So, so it's a live performance because everyone kept saying, do John Farnham live, always do John Farnham live because it's so much better live. Okay. And so this is Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham.
All right.
And this request is coming from M. Green.
Okay. All right.
So,
well, I'm kind of interested to see what the collaboration is here.
And I'm interested to see, because I said in the last video we did of Cold Chisel that I like Jimmy Barnes' voice in Cheap Wine. I really like that song.
But yes, and we said we'd like to hear a little something different. Remember?
I'd like to hear a song of him singing, if that makes sense. Because Wild Thing, he wasn't really singing.
No.
And then I think it was Bo River. I want to say it was Bo River. It was the guitar player singing.
Yeah, and he kind of came in
at the end. Yeah. So I'm excited to see this.
Yeah.
And see John Farnham live because we did the Reminiscing song, the Little River Band Reminiscing, and John Farnham was a singer, so he sang that live. But I was not a John Farnham fan when he was in Little River Band.
Okay. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you to those who are doing all three. If you have not done so already, please help us out. Hit the little red button in the corner over there and just subscribe. That would help us out. Reach our new goal of 8,000.
8,000. Don't take long. Just, hit the little button.
All right.
When something is wrong with my baby, you know that something is wrong with me. She's worried. Oh, I would feel that same old misery. Get out here. We've been through so much together. We spoke his word. That's what makes it better, better, better. When something is wrong with my baby. Something is wrong with me. Play that guitar, Eagle.
Obviously, it's a remake.
Yeah.
Who's thing? I was trying to think who did this before.
I don't remember. It was an older song.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what do you think?
Oh, so far?
Mm-hmm.
No, I know that I'm probably going to get hammered for this. The vocals are too much for me.
Are they?
Just a little bit too much. Just if they were toned back just a little bit.
For both of them?
More so for Farnham, I think John Farnham. I just, to me, this song needs to be sung with a deep emotion and not a
Performance.
yes.
Yeah. But see, and that's what I always said about John Farnham when he was in Little River Band, which is why I liked the other guy. I think his name is Glenn Schirach, because he was a performance guy, singer.
Mm-hmm.
But vocals wise, I think they both sound really good. I think you're getting the rock sound from Jimmy Barnes. That's that hard rock voice,
Mhm.
which is like gravelly,
Right.
which I really like. And then you're getting John Farnham's voice, which is clearly a lot more polished, and not one is not better than the other. I think they both sound really good. I think it sounds really good.
Okay. That's fine. I want to listen to the rest of it.
Okay.
I really wanted to. When you asked me what I thought, that was my initial reaction to it,
Yeah.
and so I that's why I was hesitant. But so I want to listen to it all, and I'm not watching the video
Yeah.
because I want to just listen to it and let the vocals take over.
And I'll have my input at the end. Okay.
Something is wrong with me.
What'd you think?
I like the ending much better. Much better.
The very ending, or just the second half?
The second half, much better, because it was more. To me, it felt like it was more in line with how the song, to me,
Right.
was to be sung,
Yeah.
and that the vocals were not over the top,
Yeah.
but they blended with the lyrics.
Yeah.
So, and then at the very end, yes, I enjoyed that when there was no instruments
Mm-hmm.
and it was just them and their vocals, and they were, to me, that was the
Yeah.
tone down that I
Yeah.
was looking for.
Well, I think, this is my opinion, just my opinion. I think if you're going to see a performance like that, and you're going to see Jimmy Barnes, and you're going to see John Farnham, I mean, they're not big here, but of course, if you're Australian and those are your big guys there, you want to see them be them. And so they are singing the song in their style, because if they sing it in any other way, it's a letdown because it's not really them. Do you see what I mean?
I understand.
And so to me, they were just being them in their style. And I think it was fine. I enjoyed it. I really liked the ending, the last maybe 20, 30 seconds, however long it was, when there was no music, like you were saying.
No instruments,
and you
right.
just
The vocals.
heard their vocals, because it did also show you how good they sound and how good they sing.
Correct.
Yeah, it was probably more of an arrangement issue for you, more so than the way they sing.
Probably. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I enjoyed the second half much better than the
Yeah.
first half.
Yeah,
And maybe it was because I had a little bit of prejudice as to understanding how
the original song.
the original song
Yeah.
went.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have
Sure.
to try to block that out of
Mhm.
your memory bank to say, okay,
Yeah.
let them do their version.
Yeah, because the original was, like you were saying, it was more of a vocal in the front. But this was more of a rock version of that,
Yeah.
And so I was okay with it. I like you, I like the ending, closer to the ending, because you heard really their vocals stand out. And this is what we were actually asking for in the last video.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was to hear their vocals. And I think they're both two different styles, like I said before. One is coming from a rock angle, and the other one's coming from it just as like a singer, right?
Yeah.
But I thought they blended well. I thought they sounded really good. I enjoyed it. I liked it. And I was happy that I actually heard Jimmy Barnes sing, because I think this is probably the first song that I actually heard him singing and could hear his voice. So.
Agreed on that. I
Yeah.
think, again, it showcased his talent
Yeah.
and his vocals.
Yeah.
And you were probably, I'm trying to, go back what you said about the arrangement. Probably due to the fact that it was live, probably had something to do
Sure.
with it, because the acoustics are
Right.
probably not the greatest. And maybe because, thinking back to everything we've heard from Coach Chisel,
Yeah.
they do a lot of instruments, a lot of good, heavy guitar
Yeah.
presence in their music. So that may have been part of it as well. So I go back. I like the second half better than I did the first half.
Yeah.
So
And
I'll leave it at that.
I think John Farnham has an amazing voice, but for me, and like you, I'll probably get hammered for saying this. I shouldn't say it, but it's my opinion. He when I hear him sing, it always just sounds too performy for me. If that makes sense?
Not natural.
Not that it's not natural, but it's always, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but it's always just like an upbeat, and he's always just, I don't know if every song warrants that, and that's his style, but, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Or
Yeah, I
no?
understand, but I don't really see that. I
Oh,
just don't see it.
I don't know. I see it, and I don't know if I'm just nitpicking. Great voice, though. I think he has an amazing voice,
Yeah.
but anyway.
I was nitpicking on this one all along. So.
I know. Just be kind. Just be kind in your comments. That's all we
It's just,
say.
what I hear, and I'm just responding to what I
Yeah.
heard.
I thought it was a really good rendition.
Not that it was bad
Yeah.
or anything along that line. It was just,
Yeah.
I think I was I couldn't get what I remembered the
Yeah.
original sounding like.
Yeah.
And that it, to me, it was less about the really, really
Vocals, the
strong vocals.
lyrics,
Yeah. And it was more about the vocals intertwined with the lyrics.
Yeah.
And a little bit softer on the vocals for me would have been fine.
Yeah. I think
like they did at the very end when they were,
Yeah,
the three of them were. It was all you heard.
Yeah. But I mean, and I agree with you. I think the second half I enjoyed better because to me, just for me, and I know again I'll get slammed, but I thought John Farnham kind of relaxed in that over the top vocal for me. And so I thought they both sounded great. And like you said, especially when they stripped the music away, they both sounded great to me.
Yeah.
So
that did it for me. That was that made me feel better about it, if that makes any sense.
Again, be kind in the comments.
Oh boy. I don't know if we will put this one up.
I enjoyed it though. I really did. I enjoyed it. This guy.
You put it all on me. I got much broader shoulders than she does, so put it all on me. Until the next time, I'm Jim.
I'm Clody.
And we are This and That. Hopefully, we'll still be around. Until then, see ya.
Bye.